As you come here in FIEA, we're going to want you to specialize in one particular area. So right now, currently we have 2D and 3D kind of put together because those are very closely related to each other. We also have animation and we also have tech art.
Okay.
If you are going into the two-dimensional area, some things that I want you to think about is whenever you're capturing your work, if you have anything that's traditional, make sure your camera is lined up nice and straight, make sure that the lighting is really good on this thing, and then you might want to take the time to go into Photoshop and kind of clean up any areas. Just put your work in the best foot forward. It's kind of a little disheartening to see an artist spending so much time on a piece and then not care about photographing that and kind of capturing it and putting it in its best light, so to speak. When you're showing off 3D models in the three-dimensional area, what we want to see is a nice flat gray rendered version of that thing. Shadows always help us. We also want to see the wireframes for that object as well, so we can understand the topology that you're building for this thing. When you're making things for animation and you want to show us off your animation, if you have anything that's looping, please make sure that it loops multiple times so we can look at this thing and not have to keep rewinding it multiple times. Also, just think about the way that you're presenting this thing. It's the same as if you're doing the 2D or the 3D work. You want to put this in the best light possible. You want to actually set up maybe a little bit of lighting for this. Make sure there's shadows underneath of your characters, and make sure there's maybe something like an infinity wall, something like that, so you have a nice kind of gradient behind your work. The main point is to try to make sure, no matter what type of work you're doing, that you're spending time to present that work in the most professional manner that you possibly can.